That's safe. All right, third shot for him. Will he make it? He's got a long putt, so could go either way. I think we got a right to left break on this one. Yeah, looks like he's put it on a good line here. And if you can sink this, you'll go 2 up for the match. I think this one's going just a bit to the right. So far, so good. Oh, and it doesn't go down. You'll be 2 up on the match if you sink this putt. Boom, that's what we wanted in there, and winning the hole in the process. Good job. And after that one, you're 2 up. And now to the 12th hole. It's a par 3. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. And here's a 6-iron from them. Well, he's stuck the green, but he's a ways away yet. And this is your look at birdie. An uphill putt, moving right to left. Oh my. And if he sinks this, he'll take the hole. I think this one's going left to right. All right, he's setting this one up. Quite a long putt. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Oh. He's got a 3-footer here. And this putt to go 3 up. And now that your opponent has conceded the putt, let's head to the next hole. And after that one, you're 3 up in this match. Okay, the lengthy par 4. Yikes. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. All right, here he comes out of the deep rough. Let's see how he deals with it. Coming out of the deep stuff might not be enough. All right, setting up in the fairway sand. I think you might be coming up short out of the sand here. Oh man, from one bunker to the next. What kind of luck is that? All right, you've got this for your double bogey. Ooh, wish I could have given you that one. And with this, he could save his par. Okay, I guess he's done here. You're letting them have that one, and that's fine by me. Let's head to the next. And a tough result on that hole, but... And this one's a par 3 here on the 14th. The approach is heading a bit to the right. Well, he is on the green, and he's got a ways to go for that next putt. Well, looking forward to this hole. Oh man, heading to the bunker. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that one. Okay, and from the greenside bunker, let's nestle this one in nice and close. You're out of the bunker, and I've seen closer sand shots before, but on the green now, it's a plus, right? And what are the odds he sinks this one? He's way out there. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. And that's not a bad effort. This one's 7 feet away. Okay, he needs this to win the hole. Okay, giving another putt over to your opponent. That's fine. Let's move on. All right, just looking at the next hole now. That one was a bit of a loss. Okay, on to number 15. This one's a par 4. This tee shot should play. All right, let's let her fly. Let's go. Smart shot. And this will be his second shot. Looks like about 150 yards to go. Come on, kick left. All right, that one's on the green. We're going to focus on the positives and just worry about that extremely long putt in a little bit. Okay, if you sink this, you'll go 2. And here he goes, putting for par here. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. And this one from 22 feet. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Ooh. Okay, drop this and you'll go 2 up on your friend. And you're 2 up in this match after that hole. Okay, I have a good tee shot here now on the 16th. Well done. All right, let's see how he does. Let's see what he does here. 120 yards out. And here's our second shot on the 16th. This approach is heading right at the pin. Nice stroke. We're on the green. All right, if you sink this next putt, you're going to win the match. Let's go. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Okay, now that your opponent has conceded this final putt, we're done here in this match play event. Okay, you have won the match. Congratulations. Walking away here. 3 up on your opponent. Fine work. All right, that's going to do it for me. And just want to thank you again for playing the game. And hopefully we see you soon. Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get this going. Looks like we're just playing the back 9 of this one. Let's get this going. That's not going to work, is it? And let's see how he does on this hole. I think I have sand in my mouth somehow. Let's get on out of here. That was a clean bunker shot. Got a good amount of distance on it. I think we can recover here. Okay, he's coming out of the deep stuff. Setting up for our third shot. And there's a bit of a downslope around the pin. You got to Well, missed the green on that one, but I've already forgotten about it. Got this left to save your par. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. I think this one's moving to the right. Almost. And this putt's going to put him 1 up. All right, he's got it. He's also won the hole. Your friend will start out at 1 up after the first hole. Here we go. Par 4, 11th hole. Let's do it. This one looks pretty good. Should be in the fairway. Okay, give this a smash. Oh, man. Just tapped that one. And he's got about, I'd say 140 to the pin from here. Okay, second shot on the 11th. Well, that'll do for now. All right, y'all get out your popcorn because this guy has quite a putt ahead of him. Let's see if he can drop it, but no getting your hopes out. Okay, could be a birdie on the scorecard if you drop this. Looks like this one starts off straight enough, but then it should go to the right. Oh, it's getting there. Great way to bounce back. Nice birdie on this one after that bogey on the last. And after that hole, we're all square. And the wind's a little blustery. It's blowing right to left on this one. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. He's got some sand to contend with. Let's see what happens. Little less than pure on that swing. Got about 125 to the pin. And he is in the beach. Let's see how he gets out of this one. See what he does. This is his fourth. And you'll go one up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt. I think this putt's going to break to the right. Oh my, that's too bad. And a 9-foot putt for him. All right, drop this and you'll go one up on your opponent. And just one up on your friend after that hole. And here we go, 13th hole, and it's a par 3. And we're going right of the pin. That's unlucky. Missed the green on that approach. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. This was leaning to the right. Okay, let's get out of here. Beautiful. Putter's coming out. That's all I care about. Let's see if a little friend here can get up and down out of this bunker. And if you can sink this, you'll go 2 up for the match. Putt goes down and you've won this hole. Fantastic work. And you're 2 up after that one. It looks like we're ready to go here on the 14th. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. Caught the downslope. Let's see if this one runs out further. Okay, 240 yards out from here. Let's see what this fella does. All right, here's our second shot on the 14th. The approach heading right. Here we go. Birdie putt. This is an uphill putt moving right to left. He's going to need this putt to win the hole. And now this putt from 6 feet. And here we go. Par putt coming up. Just a little too much power. Well, unfortunately, you lost that hole. No good. And now the par 4, 15th. All right, let's go. Let's launch this one out there. There we go. Good shot. Hitting into an elevated green. We might need more club. Oh, this one might be over the green. Okay, we've found your friend here in the deep rough. Let's see how he does. Well, this should be fun for him, hitting out of the beach and all. Let's see how he deals with this little test from the greenside rough. Okay, we're in the greenside rough. Let's get out of here. Now this from 16 feet. This one's going uphill and to the right. And it's going to be all square if they sink this putt. To left break. Right by. And hopefully you can get this one in there for the double. All right, let's move on to the next. And that hole will be halved. Next up is the 16th hole. This one's a par 3. And they are going with the 9 iron on this one. Oh, let's see what you can do on this one. Come on, hold on to that fairway for us. Yeah, that's unlucky. Okay, second shot here on the 16th. Let's see what his second shot looks like. And a very nice shot from a difficult lie. That's going to drop. Okay, par 5, 17th hole is next. Ooh, this could chase out, hitting that downslope. Okay, here we go. Let's launch this one out there. Oh my goodness, absolutely hammered that one. going to the beach. Okay, we're about 250 to the pin. Well, I'm sure that's not what you intended. Yeah, no good. No good. You're in the sand again, and guess what? It happens.
Whoa, you almost got that.
And here's an 8-footer for us. Oh, almost. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. All right, let's sink this, grab the bogey, and get out of here. Okay, let's head to the next. And this putt right here will put him at one up. Okay, your opponent is one up after that one. Okay, on to the par 4 18th. Okay, let's rip this out into the fairway. Yeah, something was amiss on that swing, I think. All right, let's piece out of this sand. Okay, out of the sand into some nicer fairway. Good stuff. And he's around 185 yards out from here. And he'll end up just barely into this first cut of rough. This putt is about 14 feet. I think this goes just a little tiny bit to the left. And if he sinks this next putt, he takes the match. All right, that'll do it for him here today. Okay, this one is over, and you've wound up on the bottom of the heap, so to speak. Next time, maybe you'll end up on top. And with that, I will leave you to your own devices. Thank you for the round, and I'll see you next time. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get into this. We've got a par 4 staring us down here on the first hole. Let's rip this little ball into the fairway and be on our way. Great swing on that one. heading for the rough. All right, second shot on the 10th. He's setting up in the green side rough. And let's see how they deal with this long putt. I think this is going to go right to left. And from there, not a bad result. And this putt to go one up for the match. And as that drops to the bottom, you've won the hole. Great work. And after the first hole, you're one up. Here we go. Time to kick it off on the 11th hole. From the fairway bunker. And I don't think you had enough out of the sand here. Sand to sand. Well, from the sand, I don't think this has enough. This is what our third shot's looking like. Okay, nice to leave that sand behind us. Let's putt and move on. And they need this to go if they want to save par. And they get that one to go down. And this will have the hole if you sink this. Oh, and the par slipped through our fingers there. No good. And after that hole, we're all square in this match. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 12th hole. Let's do it. All right, let her fly. Let's see it. Whoops. Here's our second shot on the 12th. Got a little fetched up out of the rough here. Not sure it's going to make it. And there you go. Ended up in the fairway. That's better than I thought. Okay, this one's around 90 yards out. Great chip shot there. Pure. That's pure. Oh, almost in there with the chip. All right, this one is about 22 feet out. And that will drop. Okay, here's your chance to go one up on your opponent. And you're one up for the match after that one. Careful of the wind out there. Here's our second shot on the 13th.
Oh, how dialed was that? That almost went in.
Oh, come on, come on, come on.
Oh, saving the par with the chip. There's a move.
Ooh, almost with the chip. And after that hole, you are 2 up on your friend. And here comes hole number 14 at us. Something about that sounded a little off. Hi there, my name is John McCarthy, and I'm here to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. We are playing match play today. This is going to be a good one.
All right, let's crack into it.
Well, let's hope this one doesn't find the rough. And it looks like you'll end up in the deep rough. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. Okay, he's in the sand. Let's see if he can get out. Second shot here on the first. This one might be coming up short from the rough. All right, back in the fairway. Now let's get into that green. And this one coming out of the deep rough. This one's your third. All right, let's see if he can do this. He needs it to save par. I think it's breaking to the left. Putt drops. There's his par. And this putt drops. You can go one up. All right, bottom of the cup. And you've won the hole. Off to a great start here. You're one up after the first hole of this match. Okay, this hole we got a tailwind to deal with. All right, that one is on the green. It's a very long way from the hole still, but you're on. Here's a 3-wood. Might be a little strong. Let's see how he does from the green side bunker. Okay, if you sink this, you'll go 2 up on your friend. All I got is this one's going left and then right. So see what you can do. Setting up here with a extremely long putt. And this one's breaking pretty hard to the right. Oh, what do we have here? And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. And he needs this to save par. Let's see what happens. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. Ooh, almost. And you're 2 up after that hole. Wind's blowing from our backs on this one. You can tell just by the sound that that was hit with extreme force. Look at this. Drive in the green and got a putt for eagle coming up. That's all right. And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. Hello there, and it is lovely to see you today. My name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. I got good vibes about the day. I think we got good things ahead. And it's just going to be the back nine of then today. Have a good round. And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. Setting up here about 105 from the pin. And here we go with his second shot. And this is for your par. Oh, come on. And this putt's going to put him one up. This one's just a 3-foot putt. A little bit too firm on that one. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. Yeah, that's a good call. I don't think we were going to win this hole anyway. And after that one, your opponent is one up. And the 11th is a par 4. Tee shot's looking decent. All right, let's send this ball away. Oh my goodness, just smashed that drive. The shot's just about 95 yards to the pin. Oh, come on, have a seat for us now. And as it turns out, I was wrong on the green. All right, let's get a birdie and get out of here. What do you say? I think this one's breaking to the left. Just a little too much pace on that one. And if he sinks this, he will go 2 up. All right, he gets it to go, and that will win the hole. And friends, 2 up for the match after that hole. And here we are, 12th hole, and we have a par 4. Okay, let's smash this one out there. Yeah, we'll take that. This is setting up to be around 150 yards to the pin. Well, you're not going to hit every green today. That's all right. And from the deep stuff. This one's going right. And hopefully he can deal with a little sand shot here.
Oh, almost went down.
This one's 6 feet away. And if he can sink this, that's going to have the hole. Okay, that hole's going to be halved.
All right, here we go. 13th hole. This one's a par 4.
So it's going to the fairway, I think.
All right, load up. Let's let this go. That's too bad.
All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. A little off on that approach, but that's okay. This is your third shot. And here he is setting up for this putt. If it drops, he goes 3 up. Ooh, looks like he's put it on a pretty good line.
Still looking good. Oh my, and he makes it.
Okay, after that one, your friend is 3 up on you. And now the 14th hole. This is par 3. My name is John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. This is going to get good. Well, I'm looking forward to a little bit of match play here today. All right, let's get on our horse. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. This one's going to get sandy. And from the bunker, let's see what he does. Okay, and with that, he will be out of the bunker. That's good. And setting up now with an elevated green to deal with. And let's see what happens. He's got 145 yards to the pin. And his fourth shot on this hole. And let's see what he does from the greenside sand. And he's in the greenside rough. Okay, this putt to go one up on your friend. This one's got a pretty hard break left to the right. All right, drop this and you'll go one up on your opponent. Oh, come on. Come on, ball. And you'll go one up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt. A bit too much power into that putt. This one's for triple bogey. Give him some positive thoughts. Okay, here's your chance to go one up on your opponent. Oh man. This one for triple bogey. All right, let's head over to the next hole, see what we can do. And we are all square after the first hole. Here comes the 11th hole. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. Well, let's see if he's been practicing his sand game here. Let's see. And let's see how he gets out of this one. And this putt drops, you can go one up. And here's an uphill putt, moving to the left. Oh. And 14-foot putt for him. It's breaking to the left, I think. Okay, this putt to go one up on your friend. This putt's breaking just a smidge to the left. Oh! And this putt to go one up for the match. And after that, when you are one up in the match, let's see what happens here on the 12th hole. Well, that was never going to be good. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. Ooh, caught the downslope. This is going to have legs. All right, from the beach. Okay, out of the bunker into the fairway. That's the way to go. Setting up here now for our third shot. He's definitely into the second cut here. Let's see how he does. Okay, he's on the green now. Let's see what he does with this next putt, because it's a long distance putt to say the least. And his next putt is a very, very long affair. Let's see how he does with it. Looks like he's put it on a good line. Still has a chance. Will it go? Oh, and he makes it. All right, 19 feet to the cup. This one's going hard to the right. Oh, too bad. And after that hole, we're all square. Okay, 13th hole, par 4. Let's do it. Okay, full sand. Let's go. I think you're going to wind up in the fairway off the tee here. Okay, he's in the bunker. Ways to go before he hits that green, I think. All right, he's not playing out of the sand anymore. That's good. And from here, he is looking at around 205 yards to the pin. Heading a little bit to the left on the approach. And here's our second shot on the 13th. Well, well, let's see how he gets out of this one, shall we? Looks like he's in the bunker here. Let's see how this goes down. And this next one is for his double. All right, drop this and you'll go one up on your opponent. Oh man, this one's breaking pretty hard to the left. Ooh. Okay, 11 feet out. Let's see what he does. All right, just got word your opponent is giving you this hole. Thank them very much. And after that hole, you are one up on your friend. 14th hole coming up. We got a par 4 for this one. Little play. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. Okay, and he rolled that one into the second cut. And we're about, I don't know, 200 yards or so from the pin from here. Ouch, swallowed up into the abyss. Okay, he's coming out of the deep stuff. This one's heading left. Okay, we'll be all square if they should sink this. And this one's, I think, going left to right. Oh, just slides by. And let's see what happens. This is his 4th. All right, he got that one to go from the fringe. All square after that hole. All right, here's the par 3 15th hole. And they're going with the 5-wood. This approach is heading left. Well, let's see what you got. A little bit to the right on the approach here. And from the green side bunker, looking for an up and down here. All right, onto the green. No worries from here on out, right? And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. This one's going a bit to the right. Oh my, he almost dropped that chip in there. And you'll go one up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt. Boom, drops it in. Nice putt there. That wins you the hole. Okay, you're one up on your friend after that one. Let's see what happens here on the 16th. That'll do. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. Okay, this one's around 170 yards out. Alrighty, second shot on the 16th. And here he goes, coming out of the deep stuff on this one. Let's get out of this bunker and on our way. Wonderful, lovely. Now we're putting. Let's see if he can get up and down from this sand. And this is a very long putt, no two ways about it. Let's see what he does. I think this one's going left to right. Oof. You'll be two up on the match if you sink this putt. Oh man, hopefully you can grab the bogey. Okay, this putt is around 6 feet out. Okay, drop this and you'll go two up on your friend. And after that one, you're two up. All right, this one is number 17. We have a par 3 here. Okay, we're on the green. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. All right, and that one just barely makes its way into the first cut. And here we go. This is his second shot. All right, let's do this. Sink the putt, win the match. It's that easy.
And it looks like this is breaking pretty hard to the left.
Well, this match is over, and you managed to win this one. Congratulations to you. Honestly, I thought this would happen, though. I thought you had the win. And with that, I must leave you. I had fun out there with you today. Thanks for a great round. Big hello to you from myself, John McCarthy. Pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Things are going to happen for us today. I got a feeling. Today we're starting around on a par 4. All right, let's launch this ball into the fairway and take it from there. Looks like the sand coming up. Well, let's see if he's been practicing his sand game here. Let's see. And second shot on the 10th coming up. And there we go, onto the green, leaving that bunker behind. Well, this is definitely in the sand. Let's see what goes down for him. And if this goes, it'll be for his par. I think this one's going left to right. Let's see how he deals with this bunker shot. Let's see how he does out of the sand. This one's heading a little bit too much to the right. Well, hello there. Glad you could join me for a round. My name's John McCarthy. I'd like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. And it looks like we're just going to do the back nine of this one today. Hopefully you snag a low score out there today. Okay, I'll accept that. And let's see how he does on this hole. Not quite sure where this will end up. Okay, coming out of the second cut. Could be dicey. Let's see what he does. Okay, we're setting up with an elevated green. You might want a little more distance. Well, that's all right. We'll get on the green next time. And this putt's going to put him one up. Looks like this putt will track a bit to the right. And here's his look at par. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. Ooh, right by. And this putt drops, you can go one up. This one's breaking pretty hard right to left. No, that was tough. It's a little bit too hard on that one. And a 4-foot putt. Bit long on that one. All right, maybe a double here. Let's see if we can sink this. Okay, let's take a look at this next hole now. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Just a short putt. We can move on now. And your friend's one up on you after that first hole. The 11th presents us with a par 5. All right, bombs away. Let's hit that fairway. Tee shot's looking decent. And here's his second shot. Here's our second shot on hole number 11. Who put that there? Oh, gonna have to reload. That one's out of bounds. Let's see what he does here. 105 yards out. A little too much to the right. And he'll wind up just barely into this first cut of rough. Oh no, brutal. And if this next putt drops, he'll go two up. All right, you're gonna give that putt away to your opponent. All good. You won't win this hole. I got a good feeling about the next one. And your opponent is two up on you after that one. And this one's a par 4 for the 12th. Okay, time to send it. This could roll into the rough. All right, second shot on the 12th. Okay, he's setting this one up from another area code. Let's see how he does with this one. I think we got a right to left break on this one. Oh. Ooh, he almost drops it in there with the chip. All right, you'll take this hole if you sink this putt. This one's going up the hill and to the left. Here's his 6-foot putt. All right, sink this and you'll take the hole. And it drops on in there. That's going to win you the hole. And after that hole, your friend is 1 up for the match. All right, let's see what we can do here on the 13th. Yips. Ah, that didn't hit the mark, did it? All right, let's see what he does.
That's
on
some bullshit.
This one. Taking this one with the 8-iron.
Of course, I club up and pure it. Fucking hell.
All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. Oh, man. Good chip. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up. Okay, he's got this left for par. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. And he gets that one to go in there. All right, you need this putt to drop if you want to have the hole. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Well, the wind is definitely picking up here as we tee this one up. Well, something went amiss. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. Good luck on your second shot here on the 14th. Maybe this one will kick to the left. Safely on the green. And here he is in the fairway bunker. All right, This
Are
is
you
the third
fucking
putt.
kidding me?
And looking short from the sand on this one.
I don't know how you get a perfect hit on the
This one's
fucking
about
ball and it does
85
that shit.
yards to the pin.
You're a 1 putt away. I don't know why it won't let me concede the hole already. And then it does that. That's fucking garbage. I hate this fucking game.
And he's setting up for a very long putt here. I think this one will go left to right. Not a bad result from that distance. Okay, this putt, and you can win the hole. And we are all square after that hole.
That's bullshit.
Let's see what happens on the 15th hole of this course. Okay, there we go. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. And he's in the first cut for this one. Let's see how he deals with it. And that one will not stay in the fairway for him. He's just in the first cut here. Decent approach there. Let's see what happens. He's in the green side rough. Okay, this putt to go one up on your friend. You got a downhill putt here. It's breaking to the left. Oh, look at this thing. Oh, yes, that'll go down. Nicely done. Got a right to left breeze on this hole. Oh man, no good. Oh, that was a little wayward, out of bounds. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. Bit of an awkward swing. Well, see you later to that ball. Well, we're going to the sand. All right, hitting into an elevated green. And I don't think you got enough club on this one out of the sand. Nicely done. We've got about 115 yards to the pin. Well, let's see how he does here from the green side bunker. Oh, the glory that could have been. And if this goes down, they're going to take things all square again. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Okay, good luck. 7 feet to go. Ouch, right by the hole. All right, let's give this one a tap in and move to the next. All right, there you go. And if they sink this putt, we'll be back to all square. This match is all square after that hole. And up next is the par 3, 17th.
Fuck me.
Oh my, splash. All right, let's go.
This one, 9-iron.
This is his third shot.
About 155 yards out.
Going with the 9-iron. And here he goes from the green side rough.
Well judged on that one.
Okay, here's your chance to go one up on your opponent. Ooh, careful with this. It's downhill, breaking to the right. And just one up on your friend after that hole.
One up after that one.
Blowing left to right on this one.
Number 18.
Bit of a downslope out there around the landing area in this fairway. No good. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here.
Pick those all day.
All right, let's leave this sand behind us. What do you say?
How he gets out of this one.
Oh, the same shit happened to me.
Bunker. Not sure what's going to happen here. Okay, we are back in the fairway. This one's about 145 yards away. Well, this approach is leaning a bit to the right. Well, not the purest of strokes.
When Dr. Disrespect is the #1 ranked player in the game, it says a lot.
And from the green side bunker. Ah, just right by the hole. Ooh, he was close. This putt is 9 feet away. A slight break, if any, to the right on this one. Oh. And they'll take this all square if they can sink this. Okay, one final playoff hole. To win this match, you either have to win this hole or be closest to the pin off the tee. All right, you've got first crack at this playoff hole. Let's make it count.
He was for a while, but I don't know if he is still.
Well, your approach is heading a little leftward. Well, that approach kind of missed the mark a little bit. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does.
Jesus
This one with the
Christ.
9 iron. Ooh, that one, yeah, that's in the water. And from here, he's looking at around 155 yards to the pin.
Whatever. Hit it with a 21 fucking degree contact.
He's in the deep stuff here. He's buried in there. Let's see how he does. All right, let's make this a short stay at the beach. Let's see if he can get this one close from the greenside rough. That's a nice chip. Well done. All right, he's lining up for the triple bogey here. Hold your breath. Oh, no, it's right by the hole. All right, you've got this to take the win. Well, that's going to just about do it, I think. Well done in this match. I'm glad to have seen you pull out that win in the playoff hole. Great work.